This is the reaction discussion of Kaiju number 8, season 2, episode 4. The reaction is not going to commence. There we go. The ultimate team. Let's see how this can go. Oh, this thing does look so weird. Lower the volume. I obviously have my own music in the background. Yep. Fair enough. One shot. There we go. Teamwork. Power of friendship. What's going to go wrong is the real question. Yeah, there we go. Acknowledgement. I'm going to achieve my other goal. That's how you have the villain lose and still feel like they did their thing. Have them do multiple things at once. Yep. Scientist. Do you remember that actually? Could it do clones before? I really don't remember. I think this is a new power. Oh, because when you're wearing the suit right underneath it. Kaiju number 2. It is curious that this is after number 2's power. Fair enough. Oof. I mean, I guess... Also, do you guys even have your special weapons? How strong are you two? Beta and Gamma. Oh, how many? Weird. Well... Kaiju number 2 against Kaiju number 8? 9. This is Kaiju number 9. 8.5. Still under Kafka. Ugh. So, oh, it has. Wait, I presume maybe he was saying beforehand? Oh. Obviously, but. Ooh, there we go, using the power. We should forget that, but the Kaijus do have unique abilities. Number 2's is the shockwaves. And number 1 has the purple lightning bolts. Showing it from this perspective really shows how fast he actually is. What a power for me to have. Number 4, uppercut. Very cool, very cool. Ooh, destroy the Joe. Sadly enough, that's not enough for this thing, but... yeah. If you got the core, you should always go for the core. Granted, he has no idea where it is, but still. Oh, dodge the... okay, Aurora. That's not all. What do you mean? Oh yeah, the busts. Oh. Alright, not just stage. Got it. Very intriguing. Just pretty brutal. Oh, look at them, they're coming here. You'll never be able to fight again. Come on, let's be serious. That's the best option. That's the best ending here. If you can just get away with an All Might where he can't fight anymore, great. You're doing the music. It sounds like it's cool. It's set up. You can always go very dark. We just, yep, I was talking about. But, old man, there it is. He's still here. There we go. Still alive, still functioning, means we can still get it. Oh, thankfully enough these suits make you ridiculously powerful. Well, you are trying to protect her. Magnetic. Okay. What is he doing? Does Kaiju number 2 have another power? Oh, one strike. So yep, everything in the exactly All Might situation. But sadly, Kaiju number 9 feels like an enemy for Kafka. I mean, he's still alive. Wonderful. Oh, wait, so you knew it can do this? Interesting. Is it now? You know, yeah, he does have another arm. I will love it. Yeah, well, there it is. He has 2 arms out. Goodbye to the building. The boss still continues flying, by the way, after that. Collateral damage be damned. Alright. Sadly though, last time certainly did damage. Okay. Even my strength and body. Huh. Oh, good to know. The core is destroyed. Oh. This is the limit of humanity. I mean, obviously he had the body of a Kaiju. I mean, obviously. What are you even talking about? Are you pretending that you said something smart there? He doesn't even have pupils in his eyes. Oh, he's trying to possess him? Turn to be a Kaiju. Oh, anyway. Yep. And this is the 3rd form of Kaiju number 9. Oh. Okay, the blast fused with its original power? I mean, obviously. So what, you didn't finish it the first time you saw it? I'm very curious. Oh, there she is. Little later than the other two, but that's worse than death. Just is in so many ways. Oh, activating Kaiju number 1 powers. Alright. Doesn't seem like it's doing much damage. Oh, let me guess, it's gonna add the other members of the squad eventually? Is this what this season is gonna be about? Forming the true strongest squad? Oh, sorry. It's enough for today. Rejection response. Huh, that's cool. There it is. Definitely don't let him. Good, I'm glad. Give it your all. If the villain wants to escape, make sure they don't. Granted, I mean, it depends, honestly, sometimes. It might be smarter to do it. Oh, Kaiju number 8. Ah, so cool. Copy, so cool. Here it is. Helpless, sure. I wouldn't call you that, but anyway. Over. Sadly, I don't even need to watch the next episode in order to say what's going to happen. Clearly, Kaiju number 9 is gonna escape, no matter what. It's one of those things where it's super obvious that this is a end game, or at least end game to the first very important arc, chapter of the story, a third of the story, or middle of the story villain. Basically, this guy is gonna be at the very important breaking point of the entire story. And he has the power, he has the perfect power to be a very important one, recurring villain. He has the ability to clone himself so he can be defeated many times, and we can clearly see him scale to the current characters, and they can always overpower him without him feeling like he's actually losing or is being incompetent. And he can just continue getting on stronger and stronger each and every time. So honestly, I feel kind of pretty satisfied with this episode as from the perspective of the villain. It is, as I said, in a way, it's much worse to have the director be actually transformed into the enemy than just killing him. But also, it does leave the little piece of hope that if you take out, or rather somehow split Kaiju number 9 from him, maybe he'll live. Granted, I very much so could be just saying random stuff, but who knows? I'm certain Kafka and Kokoro will probably feel that way. Shinomi? Why do I feel like it's Kokoro? Am I wrong? It somehow feels wrong, but also right at the same time. Anyway, what's important is that I'm certain she feels like she can save him. As she said, she doesn't believe it. The first commander also doesn't. Yeah, but, well, rather doesn't feel like it's over. Sure. Point is, they think they might have a chance of still saving him, and in a way, I actually think it's better for the story if they say that they do. Now, whether they do give them the chance just to take it away from them, we'll see. In any case, I would say it's better for them to do it, whether they do bring him back. I know it would feel probably very cheap if they do bring him back for most people, but I think if they don't bring him back, you know, it's going to be even more gut-wrenching if they actually have the chance to save. But also, how would they have the chance? Or even if they do, is he gonna come back like he was? Or is he just gonna be like Kafka? Even if they're able to separate him partially. It really is an intriguing idea. Or is it gonna be maybe like a situation where there's a remnant, a small part left of him inside of Kaiju number 9? And also, just to go ahead and talk about, I guess, a perfect villain, if how Kaiju number 9 is a great villain for Kafka. Kafka gained his power by a Kaiju entering him and then him controlling the power of the Kaiju, and Kaiju number 9 is the complete opposite of Kafka. So yeah, perfect little contrast between the two, I get it. And I guess to give props to the director, very cool, very much so appreciate the last stand type of moment. His realization that he could have been a much better father. The actual visuals were awesome. I love lightning effects, and all the characters have, well, all the characters. Yeah, actually, all the important characters, except I guess the villain with Kaiju number 9. But yeah, Kafka, the other commanders, captains. Eventually. What I'm trying to get at is that lightning effects are cool, and the good guys have lightning effects, so it's very cool in my eyes. There it is. Wasn't that difficult to express, was it? The director, of course, wanted to retire soon, but he didn't get the chance. And now that thinking about it, with how many episodes are left, and the basic certainty that Kaiju number 9 is escaping. And they did give the little weakness of after he takes over a new body, there's a rejection thing. So I think they're already kind of setting up the way they're gonna defeat him. The next time he takes over someone, they're gonna take advantage of that, or maybe they will take him out in this body eventually, whenever that happens. With director Shinomiya setting up that he wants to retire after they build the strongest squad. And obviously enough, the squad members of the previous squad being in random locations training is also a setup for that. And I hope by the end of the season, maybe sooner, but I presume it will be at least by the end of the season, all the characters that mattered and were kind of cool with Kafka would have grown to an insane level, and then they're gonna join the first squad. After which point I'm certain we're gonna start killing off members of first squad that are not as relevant, because obviously we have all new characters to replace them. And talking about that, I'm curious, is the vice captain Hoshina and the love interest of Kafka, are those two actually gonna be just subordinates again, or because they're captains they're gonna actually get a higher position? I'm not sure. I think they said that basically everyone in first squad has the potential to be a captain at least, so they shouldn't be that ridiculous. I'm not sure. But hey, what's important is that this was a very cool episode. Very much so looking forward to the future. And I'm certain that we'll see. We'll see. This definitely does feel like a big tragedy. As I said, it's worse than death in certain ways. But even still, even with that, considering we don't know where there's a chance to save the director, there is still a chance to do something incredibly dark with another character. Whenever, however, it happens, we'll see. I wouldn't say we've still gotten our first true tragic character death. Once again, whatever happened in this episode, it's kind of worse than that. But it also is kind of one of those things where it depends on how it pans out in the future. For now, there's a video that you can subscribe to our channel and help enjoy it as much as I did.